Then all of a sudden, this guy comes up with his sunglasses and motorcycle helmet, and I knew immediately it was Keanu Reeves. And I, of course, was like freaking out. He, do you need some help? And I'm like, sure. So I thought he was going to get into the car. I got behind the car to push. He said, no, I'm going to push you out of the street. You get in.
Keanu Reeves has an aura that leaves everyone in awe. His kindness is nothing short of legendary. It's no wonder people can't stop singing his praises. When the late Lance Reddick opened up about the encounter with Keanu, you could feel just how deeply this man touches lives. There's an undeniable magic to the way he makes you feel seen and valued. Truly, Keanu is a rare gem, and it's clear why we all feel the need to protect him at all costs.
One of the first couple scenes of Keanu and I worked together on, I said something, would you like me to try this or that? And he looked at me, and it was like somebody, he didn't do it because we were too far away, but it was almost like he put his hand on my arm and said, no man, you just do your thing, I'll figure it out. And I just remember feeling it in here, like, wow, that was really gentle and sweet.
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock share one of Hollywood's most cherished bonds, rooted in genuine kindness and respect. As Sandra recalls their time filming Speed, you can see how Keanu's small yet incredibly thoughtful gesture left a lasting impact on her. She speaks with heartfelt admiration, clearly touched by his warmth and generosity. It's moments like these that reveal why their connection is so adored and why Keanu's sincerity continues to shine through both on and off screen.
And I'd have to try to, and his job was just to keep my dress sort of kept flying up. So his job was to I said, whatever you do, just keep my dress down. And the whole stunt, he just made sure my dress.
That's sweet.
Very sweet.
Keanu Reeves' passions extend far beyond the big screen, and Drew Barrymore got a first-hand taste of that thrill. As she recounts their unforgettable experience together, you can see the excitement light up her face, hinting at just how extraordinary Keanu's spontaneous side can be. There's a magic in how he transforms even the simplest moments into something unforgettable. Trust us, this glimpse into Keanu's world will leave you longing for a bit of that adventure yourself.
We went and you took me on the ride of my life, and I was so free. I was such a free human being. And it was just this moment where I just remember loving life and being so happy. And I hold it so dear because the older we get, the harder it is to get to that feeling.
Yeah.
Ever wondered if Keanu Reeves could ever step out of his role as one of Hollywood's true good guys? Winona Ryder shares a story that only reinforces his place in everyone's hearts. During a challenging moment on set, Keanu made a choice that proved just how genuine and kind-hearted he really is. It's these subtle yet powerful actions that set him apart and have sparked friendships that last a lifetime. You can't help but admire his unwavering authenticity.
I mean, he's such a, oh my God, I would literally do anything though with him. Like, he is so special. But we do text, and he always and we always say who it is, even though it says it on the text. So he's always like on his birthday, I mean, always like, happy birthday, my husband. And he always and I put, Noni. And then he's like, hey, wife, love you, KR57. Like, on each birthday, he's like, KR57, or whatever his age is. And he's always done that.
Picture holding on to a dream, quietly hoping that one day it might just come true. And then, out of the blue, it's handed to you by the very person you admire most. That's exactly the magic Sandra Bullock experienced when Keanu Reeves extended a gesture that went far beyond what she could have imagined. Their bond isn't just a Hollywood act, it's a real, heartfelt connection that reminds us why some moments feel like pure destiny.
You brought truffles, champagne on a motorcycle to Sandra Bullock. Carrie Ann and I, we're waiting for ours. What inspired you to do that?
All right. What inspired me?
Yeah.
Well, a beautiful person had never experienced them, and I was able to deliver them.
Carrie Ann Moss may be celebrated for her calm, grounded presence, but she'll forever be known as the unforgettable Trinity from The Matrix. What makes her story even more special is the deep bond she shared with Keanu Reeves, a connection that went far beyond the script. As she looks back on their journey together, it's clear just how much Keanu's presence shaped and inspired her. It's a rare kind of connection that leaves you wishing for that bit of magic yourself. Don't miss this touching reflection.
He's so thoughtful. He really supported me through that process. And we were definitely partners in the evolution of that journey.
Keanu Reeves has more creative layers than you'd expect, and one of his most heartfelt passions is writing. Lauren Lapkus recently shared a story from the set of Between Two Ferns where Keanu left her truly in awe. As she recalls the moment, the admiration and joy in her expression say it all. There's something incredibly moving about the way he connects with others. It's a glimpse into Keanu's depth that you'll want to experience yourself.
Keanu Reeves was amazing. He read us a poem that he wrote.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote it for his depressed friend, and it was
Oh my gosh, now I love him even more.
Yeah.
They say a problem shared is a problem halved, and Alice Eve experienced that firsthand with Keanu Reeves on the set of Replicas. In a recent interview, she reflected on a moment when his presence brought her an unexpected sense of comfort. You can see the gratitude in her eyes as she speaks, hinting at just how much Keanu's genuine understanding meant to her. It's a rare connection that goes beyond words, leaving a lasting impression on anyone lucky enough to experience it.
I ended up stopping trying to analyze him or work him out and just pouring all my woes into his container of intelligence, and he was like my therapist. And at one point I remember telling him, "Oh, don't tell anyone this, Keanu," and he said, "I'm a vault." And I was like, "Okay, now I'll tell you everything." And he became a kind of confidant because he is such a keeper of secrets.
Ali Wong shared a heartwarming story on Jimmy Kimmel Live that will leave you longing for your own encounter with Keanu Reeves. Even with a brief role in her movie, Keanu went out of his way to make a lasting impact on his co-stars. The way Ali describes the moment, you can feel how special it was, as if his genuine warmth lit up the entire room. It's a glimpse into why every Keanu moment feels like pure magic.
Cameo, more than a cameo.
Oh my God, I still can't believe he did it. And we didn't know if he was gonna show up to the premiere.
Did you have other ideas of people in case he didn't do it? Yeah.
Of course.
But he did show up to the premiere.
He showed up to, well, first of all, he said yes to the movie.
Who wouldn't cherish an unforgettable evening with Keanu Reeves? His castmates from Siberia still reminisce about a night that went far beyond their expectations, thanks to Keanu's thoughtful gesture. It wasn't just his charisma that made it special, it was the genuine warmth and generosity he shared that left everyone smiling. Those moments became memories they'll carry forever, and it's clear why any time spent with Keanu feels like a true gift.
It's like one day when we're in Russia, he's like, "I'm taking out the card. We're gonna get champagne, caviar.
Bucket of caviar.
A bucket of caviar. And we're just gonna eat until we can't eat anymore and drink until we can't drink anymore." Then we did it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We did. It was so much fun. Like, go away movie diet. Hello.
Keanu Reeves may own some truly impressive possessions, but what's even more remarkable is how he carries himself. Joe Rogan recently shared a story that highlights just how down-to-earth Keanu really is despite his success. You can sense Joe's genuine amazement as he reflects on Keanu's incredible humility. It's a rare quality, especially in the world of luxury, and it's what makes Keanu's character so extraordinary.
He hit that Johnny Depp, Tom Cruise level of fame, and then just became this super chill, mellow guy that can just go through crowds. That guy sits on the subway by himself. That's
freaking awesome.
Being on set with Keanu Reeves is an experience many can only dream of, but we can live vicariously through those lucky enough to work alongside him. Young co-star Nazary Demkovic recently shared his moments on set with Keanu, and you can tell just by his expressions how deeply those interactions impacted him. There's something about Keanu's presence that leaves an undeniable mark, radiating a contagious energy that everyone around him feels. It's a moment worth witnessing. Don't miss out.
And he made you feel at home and comfortable on set, and he greeted all the people waiting, like the fans, to meet him and everything. So
there's something about Keanu Reeves that always leaves a lasting impression, and Beck Bennett's story captures that magic perfectly. As he reflects on his time with Keanu, you can sense the genuine awe and appreciation in his voice. It's clear that Keanu's actions on set went beyond the ordinary, leaving everyone inspired by his generosity. Beck's experience offers just a glimpse into what makes Keanu so special. Stay tuned, you'll want to hear every detail.
We're shooting from like 7 p.m. until 5 in the morning, and we all show up, and my character and the woman who plays Missy, we're standing there in the front row, so we're not on stage. We're down below, and all the cameras are on the stage, and they do a rehearsal, and he sees us, and he's like, Deacon, Missy, our characters. We're like, hey, man. I was like, hey, brother. And he's like, and he immediately goes, wait, you guys aren't in the shot. And he looks at the director, he's like, can't they sit down? Can't they relax? I was like, thanks, man. And then, so then we got to go to our trailers for 7 hours. Otherwise,
Keanu Reeves has always been a man who stands up for what he believes is right, even when it's not the easiest path. Graham Hancock recently shared his deep appreciation for Keanu's public support, a gesture that carried more weight than most would realize. It's not just Keanu's kindness that shines through, it's his steadfast commitment to standing by others that sets him apart as a genuine ally. This moment speaks volumes about Keanu's unwavering character.